Hey guys, this is Leon, and today we have a team deathmatch on Query. And today I'll be rolling with the AK-47 silenced, stun grenades and a claymore as usual, Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro, the generic setup for assault rifles. And as you can see, I have the silencer on the AK-47 because I just felt nostalgic, and for a lot of my old subscribers who were some of my first subscribers, you all will know that the AK-47 silenced is the weapon that I like to use a lot back in the day on COD 4. So, because I was missing the good old days, I slapped on the silencer. And this weapon is amazing. As I've said countless times before, I do believe that this weapon is the best gun in the game, if you know how to use it. So, right here, as you can see, I am playing extremely defensively, and you're going to see why in a little bit. So right now, you're going to see about the entire enemy team spawn, not even 10 feet away from me. Look at that. Two guys appear there, so, okay, I take them out, that's alright. So I turn my attention to my back, and you're going to see two guys right here. Just double kill, that's nice. And look at this. Look at this, absolutely ridiculous. They're spawning right there, pretty much in front of me, not even 10 feet away. That right there, boys and girls, is why I'm playing defensively in this game from now on. The amount of randomness, BS, commandos, one-man army danger close, noob-tubers, and downright completely BS, ridiculously horrible spawns in this game are what make it impossible to truly run and gun in this game. You know, it's a shame because in this game, if you want to do well, you can't really have fun or run around too much or have too much fun. So, you know, as you can see with the amount of BS in this game, I play a lot more defensively. So if you're ever experiencing horrible BS happening to you and you're having some really bad luck, a good way to improve your game is to play defensively. And I'm not saying camp, you know, but I'm saying play defensively, move around, but be very careful. Use your environment, use your claymores, and claymores are very useful for killing people who spawn behind you magically. And speaking of people who spawn behind you magically, there's a part coming up right here that you're going to see an enemy spawn right behind me. So keep an eye on the radar. There's nobody there, so I'm going to go out here, check this place out, scope out the place, look around for some enemies, and right here I get pegged, so I'm going to go into cover, and look at this. This guy is right behind me, out of nowhere. I'm guessing he spawned there, so that right there shows you guys why I'm very paranoid and why I just can't stand this game spawns. And Infinity Ward truly butchered this game spawns. They really did. So, you know, I've had countless times on free-for-all games where I would have claymores at both ends of a room, and somehow an enemy would spawn in the same room behind me and kill me while I'm looking out the window in Skid Row. So, that just goes to show you how random this game is, how horrible the spawns are, and how in order to actually do well with all this BS, you have to be very careful. And if you want to run around, then that's too bad, because this game does not favor that kind of playstyle. So, enough of me ranting. I'm going to talk about the actual weapon. The AK-47 is a great gun. It really is. A lot of people are saying that they're disappointed about getting it at level 70. I have to disagree, and I have to say that the AK-47 is worth the wait. So, as far as the gun goes, I recommend actually... Oh, look at that. Zero recoil gun. Yeah, that's the good thing about Modern Warfare 2. There are guns with no recoil. But I can't complain because I love the ACR, so, you know, it's fine. But as for the AK-47, my favorite weapon in the game, I recommend using either no attachment, a silencer, or FMJ. And a lot of you might say, why no attachment? Well, because as Infinity Ward likes to put a lot of discrepancies with their guns. The AK-47 has a little bit of a sway when you look down the sights. If you put any attachment on it and you look down the sights, it has a little bit of sway. So if you have no attachment, it has zero sway. So it's perfectly, the iron sights do not move at all when you aim down. Now, the sway that you get with attachments is not very noticeable, so I don't really care. I personally like to slap on a silencer or FMJ. And believe me, this weapon is a monster with FMJ. You'd be surprised at how many people you can kill with that. But anyways, as you can see, I have the Model 1887s. This was the first time that I got to level 70, and I just wanted to see what all the talk was about. So I slapped them on with the Kimbo, and those things were overpowered. And I'm pretty happy that Infinity Ward patched those. Now for the AK-47, I recommend burst firing it at long range. And the thing about this weapon is that it's very rewarding. The more you actually try to use it, the more you get out of it. And the way you want to fire this weapon is anything from close to medium range, you want to go full auto. Anything that is at long range, you want it to pretty much fire your AK-47 like a G3 or a pistol or an FAL. So if you tap the trigger really quickly, if you have a fast trigger finger like I do, and you can fire it like a pistol, it takes about 2 to 3 shots across the map to kill somebody. And if you tap them really fast in single fire, the AK-47 really has no recoil, and it's pretty sweet when you actually get the hang of it and you actually get good at doing that. This gun is a monster at any range. And you know, of course, you can slap on some shotgun secondaries and you're pretty much set to go. Now, of course, I cannot guarantee you that you'll be fine with all the BS and commandoing in this game. And speaking of commando, you know, why hasn't Infinity Ward actually patched that stupid perk? You know, why haven't they patched the danger close noob tubing? Why haven't they patched commando? Only God knows. But you know, the question of the day would be, are you guys getting the stimulus package or the so-called map pack for this game? Personally, I think it's a bit overpriced. 1,200 Microsoft points. That's about $15. So, and what is that for? Basically, only 3 new maps. I don't see the point. I mean, you're getting Crash, you're getting Overgrown, which are my favorite maps from COD 4. And because I'm a sucker, I'm probably going to shell out the bucks. But I mean, really, Activision, really, you're going to charge the fans $15 for basically 3 new maps. That's kind of sad and cheap. So please leave a comment below, guys. Tell me what you think of the horribly overpriced map pack. And do you know exactly what it's going to include? Some people are saying weapons and extra call signs. I personally don't believe that. But if you know, please leave a comment below. Anyways, there's a lot more to talk about concerning the AK-47, but I will get into that as time goes on. I'll post more videos of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Final score 30 kills and 1 death. And take care.